All right, this is Jon Kahney coming at you from Des Plaines Park District, Prairie Lake Center. In the next couple of months, we're going to be giving you some videos that will help you exercise better. We're going to look at some of the most popular exercises and show you what to do and what not to do. Today, we're going to look at the kettlebell swing. Kettlebell swing is one of the most effective exercises we can do. It strengthens the glutes, the lower back, it creates and it develops power. Because of this, it's become a very popular exercise. However, there are very many misconceptions regarding proper technique when performing the swing, and many of which can lead to injury if not done correctly. So today we're going to look at some of the popular techniques to determine what's safe and what's effective and what can put you on the sidelines with injury. So we're going to start with the things not to do. So one of the things you see consistently is people, instead of doing a swing that hinges from the hips, they squat swing, and that looks like this. Now, why a squat swing is not effective is it puts your lower back at risk for injury. As that kettlebell goes out, you're loading up into your lower back. And that's not where we want to be loading. We want to be loading into the hips and into the glutes. So we want to avoid the squat swing. Next thing we want to avoid doing is lifting the kettlebell at all with our arms. So when we go, you see people lift it like this. And that's not part of the swing either. So we want to avoid lifting the kettlebell with your arms, and we want to let your hips do the work. Two other big issues with the kettlebell swing is people pronating their shoulders. And what I mean by that is letting their shoulders get out of the socket and becoming at risk for injury. So what we see is you see people letting the kettlebell go way too far out away from their body. And what that does is it pulls that shoulder blade forward and puts it at risk for injury. So we want to keep shoulder blades back. The other one, real popular one, is the American kettlebell swing, which looks like this. People go up, and we get to here. And the same thing, kettlebell is too narrow, so as my arms go up, my shoulder blades come out of the socket, and that puts me at risk for injury. So let's look at the correct way to do it. First thing we want to do is we want to hinge from the hip. So we're going to start with our feet about shoulder width apart, a little bit wider so we can get the kettlebell through there. We'll hold it down here. We're going to hike it like you would hike a football, and we're going to let our hips do the work, pivoting from the hips. So we're going to go up just about chin height, keeping shoulders back in the socket. Let the kettlebell do the work. Let your hips do the work. Once it gets to here, let gravity do the work. Let it fall, follow it down. So those are just a few tips to keep yourself safe and have an effective kettlebell swing. Thanks, have a great day.